can't even look at me. It's me. It's Coach Scott. You know me. Look where we are. None of this is who we are, okay? Listen to me. This is not who you are. This is not who you are.
Showtime smash hit series Yellowjackets just finished its record-breaking third season, with the finale being seen by more than 3 million viewers in its first week alone. Steven Krueger plays Coach Ben Scott, and his powerhouse performance is earning him some Emmy buzz. He's joining us live in studio to talk all about it. They might not even recognize him.
Looks a little different.
I was just looking at that. I don't think I recognize myself.
I was about to say, I'm like, wait, I had to do a double take. I'm like, okay, no, it's really him. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, that was several months of just like not being
just growing it all out.
Wow.
Was that kind of fun though?
It was initially.
Okay.
And then at some point I'm like, this has to go.
Yeah,
it's too much of this. It's too much of it's everything.
Yeah, but you had your fun with it. Okay, talk more about Coach Ben's storyline. We understand it was really tough for a lot of people. What was it like filming?
I mean, from the beginning of the show, it was an incredibly gruesome arc. I mean, the second episode of the show, I have my leg severed off.
So yeah, that's pretty gruesome.
Crash. Yeah,
Got it.
so and everything just kind of deteriorates from there. This, I think, we reached the pinnacle of the torture element this season.
Yeah.
So quite a bit of stuff goes down. These girls have fully turned against me at this point, and it's not a very pleasant experience, unfortunately.
Think of Lord of the Flies, right? Everyone's just kind of, it's dark. There's that competition.
Yes, and it's like it's a very like psychological kind of descent into madness, right? I mean, we're out there for a year and a half. I think when this season starts, it's been like a year at that point, with no other human contact. We're on our own. We're trying to survive. We're struggling for food, all of that kind of stuff. So you can just imagine like what that does to the mind.
Yeah, that's rough.
I mean, and so Yellowjacket breaking viewership records. I mean, what do you think it is then about this show?
I mean, I've said since the beginning, one of the things that I loved when I first read the pilot script for this is it's a completely original idea. It's a novel concept, and we live in this world right now, especially in television, with so many reboots and so many spin-offs and remakes and sequels and prequels, which, don't get me wrong, I love them. They can be great.
But it's the same storyline over and over.
It's the same story over and over again, and I think that people are really, truly hungry. I mean, pun somewhat intended.
Well, we know what happens.
People are very hungry for just original storytelling.
Yeah.
And this really hits the mark with that. And so I hope that this is kind of, a lesson to all of the studio execs out there and the producers that, like, let writers do their thing.
Yeah,
that's
and
really
foster that original content.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Did you have a favorite episode or favorite moment? I know it was gruesome, like, for us as viewers to watch, but, like, did you kind of enjoy some of the gruesome stuff?
We had an episode this season that was a trial. They were basically putting me on trial.
Yeah.
And when I first read the script, I was nervous because the entire thing took place in the exact same set, which can be dangerous. It's like 30 pages of dialogue in the exact same set. And we had an incredible director, Jennifer Morrison. The way that she shot it made it so interesting. It moved quickly. It was fascinating. And it, I think, was kind of like the emotional inflection point of the season.
Can we say what happens to your character? Do we know?
I mean, the season's out now, so there's not really any spoilers. I mean,
and if you are, this is your time to turn off the TV.
Like,
they probably flicked this off already.
It's because we were talking about your severed head.
Yep, that happens.
Yep.
That is a thing that actually takes place. My head is removed from the rest of my body.
That is the thing that takes
place.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for me, but also makes for really good TV.
There you go.
It had to happen. It had to happen.
The good TV.
It did. And truly, like, I've been saying that a lot. I think, like, for the story to progress to where it gets to by the end of the season, this was an actual thing that had to happen. It was like the first big domino that kind of falls.
Nice. All right, and we understand you got into the director role recently with a short film. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, it's been something that I've been kind of having my eye on for years now. I've watched other actors get behind the camera and always felt like that was a part of my brain that I need to exercise a little bit more. And so I basically found a script from a student writer back from my college alma mater at University of Virginia.
Nice.
And we went ahead and made it. We shot it in Atlanta in December. You would think it'd be done by now, but I'm learning the hard lesson of independent filmmaking and just how long it takes.
Okay.
Which is also a blessing because we're getting really, really high level talent people to work on it, especially in post-production. So these are all people that are juggling their primary jobs. And it should be done in the next month.
Do you have a name?
It's called Leaving the Light.
Okay.
It's like a little bit of a psychological kind of post-apocalyptic thriller.
Cool.
You also went dark. You're inspired.
I know.
Hold
It's
on.
just the world I've been living in
Yeah,
recently,
yeah.
you know?
There you
Hopefully,
go.
at some point, we'll get into some light comedy fare.
We were saying how
Yes.
ironic it is. Your show, Yellowjackets, it's a plane crash, and now what do you want to do?
I mean, I do want to get my pilot's license. Yeah.
You do.
Right.
Not
I
deterred
do.
by the plane crash.
No.
Got
My
it.
dad was a pilot for a very long time.
well, that
flew
makes
in the Air
sense.
Force, so I think it's like in my
Nice.
blood.
You've
you
seen
know?
someone do it and survive.
Yeah,
This
I've
makes
seen
you
someone do
very
it.
in the
I know how it
lead.
goes.
Do it well.
Like, there's something about me where I'm just like, I could get in there and do that.
Yeah, we think you can, Steven.
Multi-talented.
Well,
Thank you for being with us. We want to give you a quick
Yeah.
congratulations on your engagement, especially because your fiance is on the show tomorrow.
I know. You just progress in attractiveness as the week goes on. I
Exactly. It
appreciate
is
that.
literally a family affair. Send you
Can't
out next
wait.
week, okay? Thank you, Steven.
Your dad. I
you.
want to meet your dad, the pilot.
There you go.
And you can watch Yellowjackets streaming on Paramount Plus with Showtime. So good.
Thank you.
Absolutely.